Hello friends, we back here for another Ruby reaction. Today we'll be checking out volume 8. So wow, a lot of things happened last volume. You got Ironwood getting injured, you got Clover dead, Penny with the maiden powers. Cinder finally got the relic via Neo. And it appears that Team Ruby or like the allied forces, our main characters, are fleeing Atlas with the maiden. So basically, they kind of ruined Atlas for everyone. Um, they kind of fought the Aesops. Crow, because of Crow being there, Clover got killed. Probably if he didn't go there, Clover wouldn't have died. Um, and they basically stole the maiden powers from Atlas. In that sense. But I doubt they're gonna leave Atlas to die because that's what they were against in the first place, right? They didn't want Ironwood to like abandon Mantle, which is very selfish of them. I mean, it's selfish of Ironwood too, but sometimes you can't win them all, and if you can't win them all, you rather not lose than lose, I guess. So that's like a quick recap of what happened last season. Um, the main part here is Salem is here, so let's get it, dude. Salem has to do something this volume, right? Like the bad guys have to win this volume, which will be interesting. Oh, we're gonna get Cinder backstory this season, dude. Been a long time coming.
There.
I'm sure a lot of the fandom are like, it should have happened, 3, 4 volumes ago, but I don't know. They were crunched for time. They needed stuff to progress. They couldn't fit it in an episode, even though we had some episodes that you know could could have been skipped. Yep. This is a little too much for Neo. All I wanna do is kill Little Red and be on my merry way.
My queen.
Sometimes you forget about Ruby's humble beginnings, and
Cinder.
like the
When I
production
chose
value
you
is
as
so
my
much
vessel
higher
for
now.
the maidens, I put my trust in you. So I trust that you wouldn't possibly return to me empty-handed.
The relic of knowledge. I took it right from under Ironwood's nose.
Outsmarting the general speaks less to your intellect and more to his.
The
After
Scorpion
all,
King.
you were outsmarted by those children first.
And according to radio chatter, that same general and his forces outsmarted you. A shame Watts never made it back.
I'm afraid the doctor was a necessary sacrifice. I do hope this little one doesn't become another.
Who is she?
Neapolitan has some very useful abilities and has proven to be a valuable asset.
You certainly do enjoy collecting assets.
Cinder.
Ooh, new costume.
You're here! I knew you'd quiet.
Dude, Hazel looks
To
jacked.
someone so incompetent. While the good doctor and I were advancing the will of our goddess, dismembering the very body of this kingdom, you were merely atoning for past failures.
Polandina's creation interfered with the transfer of
Actually,
the
Mercury's
power.
costume
But
looks
now I know
cool
she
too. It
is.
has like the
And
shoe.
once I return to Atlas, it won't take long to finish what I started. That power will
Very
be
nice
mine.
concept.
I've given no such command.
Mm,
Ma'am, now is the time to...
you do not have authority.
This game is not yours to win, Cinder.
Ah, this is part of the trailer.
Just because you're more valuable to me than a pawn does not make you a player.
Ooh.
Everything is already in motion. All you need concern yourself with is your ability to
Look at
act
Tyrion's
when I tell you
pose.
to.
My queen.
Of course. Without you, I am nothing.
Whoa! Dude, I can already tell this season is gonna have a lot of, quotables. Is that like a badger mole faunus?
Heads up.
So that's definitely a mantle, right?
Need a lift?
I was stupid to think the General would listen. Every choice I've made was the wrong one. And now...
We all did what we thought was best. I'm just glad you're all right.
Yeah, I see you.
Isn't there supposed to be more Grim?
Inside, hurry.
I mean, they evacuated some citizens, but everyone's still in fear, so that
Sector
means
3
there
is going
should
to
be
need
more
them most
Grim.
help. I'm sending backup your way right now.
And since
Fiona, do you copy? We need transfer
Ironwood
from
like
Sector 3
called
to
off
the crater.
the military to a certain extent, they should have less defenses. So yeah, it should be more. I could be wrong about this, but I would think it would be more overrun with Grim right now. It's still the same day though, but still.
We heard you went off after Ironwood on your own.
Maybe the Grim's still on their way.
How did you end up down in the slums?
It's a... long story. I get the feeling there's been a few of those tonight.
You're not going to tell them.
You and I aren't done talking yet.
Hmm.
Where's Crow?
We don't know. Last we heard, he was with Robin, but...
All right, your friend is back now. You ready to work?
Who are those two in the picture?
The largest Grim Horde ever seen is hovering over the tundra, and out there is a city full of
I
people
wonder if
with
that's
no
important.
heat, and from what you told us, no more military protection. And while we're happy to give you guys a place to lie low for a while, it's time to get those people some help.
How? Ironwood is stopping all evacuations to Atlas, and we can't get them out of the city with Salem's forces surrounding us.
The crater. beneath Atlas. It's not safe, but it's warm. And with everyone in one place, we can do a better job protecting them. May can send you where you're needed most. We've got to get everyone down into that crater before nightfall. In the slums, we might have a chance.
And then what?
We're never going to sleep again. I just know it.
Either you're helping, or you're baggage.
That's true. That's fair. Pause here. So what's the plan? You're gonna... So there's like a crater, right, from where Atlas was. I guess that's what they're referring to. So they're gonna put like... I would be surprised if they haven't fixed that crater yet. Like, how many years has Atlas been afloat? You would think they would, build uh structures on top of that, like, fix the road or what. But they probably said, fuck it, we might have to land sometime later, so just leave it the way it is. Could be. It could be that, or they just didn't think it through, the writers. So they're gonna put people in the crater, which is supposed to be warm, and then what? They'll just stay there indefinitely. What about food? Like, how long can you fight the Grim, right? If you really think that Atlas is gonna abandon you, like their military, who will defend the people? Just the happy huntresses and this team. How will that work, right? That it doesn't make sense to me, but it is what it is.
We need to get out there and do what we can for Mantle.
Mm-hmm.
We need to do what we can for everyone. What about Amity? And telling the world about Salem? We can't do this alone. We need help.
Ruby's right. The Happy Huntresses are handling the evacuation better than we could. And there's a bigger picture.
But Amity isn't even finished. It was still under construction.
Doctor, what would you need to launch Amity now?
We made decent progress on construction and fuel collection. All potentially manageable, but Amity was designed so that it couldn't launch itself without first being granted clearance from General Ironwood's terminal.
Ruby, there is no way Ironwood will cooperate with us.
But he doesn't have to. We just need the green light from his terminal, right?
You want to go back to the academy?
Yeah, actually, there is more than one terminal.
Ooh, RWBY undercover?
One in the main Atletian military compound, at the base of the city. You'd have to get into the compound somehow, then get inside the...
It kinda sounds even more difficult, to be honest.
Oh boy, I might need to think about this some more.
And just to clarify, this is the easy option?
What you're saying is it can't be done. It's pointless. And even if you got the message out, there's no guarantee help would come.
It's not pointless. Atlas is only Salem's current target. She's not hiding anymore, and once she's done here, she'll move on to the rest of Remnant. We need to warn them.
Finally, some conflict. It's not Ruby's always
here,
right.
We said we'd follow your lead, but things haven't exactly worked out.
There are people here who need us right now.
Hold up. You know how she said we'll follow your lead, but then she told Robin about Amity, and that wasn't really part of Ruby's lead, right? She like acted on her own with Blake, and then that really forced Ironwood to second guess the people he trusts. So you could make an argument that if Yang didn't tell Robin about the whole, the whole Amity thing, then maybe Ironwood wouldn't have locked up Team RWBY, and then they could really work together to completely evacuate Mantle. Because if that happened, Like, I'm sorry if I'm if I'm stopping the reaction to like give you my thoughts. Because what I could see happening there is, okay, they got Robin, right? Definitely Robin could not escape Yang and Blake, and then the Aesops are on their way. They lock Robin up. They tell Robin possibly about the communications tower. This way, Ironwood tells Robin about it. Robin gets it, and she like tells the people in Atlas to cooperate. They don't tell them about Salem, but they tell them about the communications tower, which they know is important. So they get the tower completed before Watts knowing about it, and then they work on like the defenses. But I guess because of what happened, how soon Watts acted to freeze Mantle, they didn't really have much time to do that. But still, it would have placed Ironwood in a better mental state and not be so rash in his judgments. But anyway, let's continue. That was definitely on Blake and Yang, though. The whole screwing it up for everyone.
That's something we can actually do.
But this isn't about just Atlas. Ruby's right. It's about all of Remnant. They need to know in Vacuo, in Mistral, in Vale, what's coming, so they can prepare.
Okay, then let's go for both. Get Amity up and running and evacuate Mantle.
But that's how Salem got this far, by dividing us. We have to stick together.
No. What Salem wants is to turn us against each other. Just like this. John has a point. We can work separately and still be united.
Or let me take the relic to Salem. And maybe she will call off her attack on the kingdom.
I don't think we can trust Salem
Oh,
to actually
Penny.
do that. And the moment she
You have
uses
a
the
lot to
staff
learn.
to create anything else, Atlas falls onto Mantle.
Nobody's turning you over to anybody. I think that's the one thing we could all agree on.
Agreed.
Okay, then I guess we're going to Atlas. Can you help us get to that terminal?
I suppose someone needs to help you bypass security.
I'll go.
Penny, we can't risk...
I'll go.
Do what you gotta do. I'm going out there to see what I could do.
I'm not gonna argue with the maiden right now.
Gang,
Even though I got really buffed this season.
go by the pharmacy. I was developing some new tools for you all before this happened. You're gonna need them.
Nora?
I'm going with Ruby.
But what about Mantle?
Oh, I'm saving Mantle. Because I actually believe we can do this.
Hey, we're still united.
I hope so.
I can get Pietro out to Amity to prepare.
Okay, this is a very interesting team dynamic.
I might actually have an idea for that.
Nora swapped with Yang, finally. Oh, this is the trailer part. What did he say?
Hello, Penny.
Wow.
I'm worried for your safety.
That
Tell me
hello,
where
Penny.
you are, and I'll have you picked up
I
right
believe
away.
you have something that's mine.
Atlas needs you, Penny. Salem is here.
She's not going anywhere until you change your mind about Mantle. There's still a chance for Remnant to
Mantle? You're still worried about Mantle? Remnant is doomed, Ruby. Unless we leave, Salem will destroy Atlas, and with it, any hope humanity has left. We need to think about the future. If she makes it through our defenses, everything that follows will be on your hands.
I mean, Ironwood's not totally wrong about that. You are hampering their defenses by harboring the maiden, right? And Penny. Penny was already strong without the powers. So that's a really big nerf to Ironwood's forces if that's the case. Oh, he had to
Sir.
he had to cut his arm off
Process the stockade B.
because it's too weak. Like Damn. Dude, this guy's metal, was it? His semblance? Dude. It's so useful in cases like this where, you know, Salem is here. We need to fight possibly now. And with my arm, I cannot fight.
Thank you, Winter.
So I'd rather lose an arm than, you know, risk dying
No
today.
one has ever seen a Grim Force this large before. The city's hard-light shields will hold, but not forever.
What will you do, sir?
Wait, you can't be in here.
This is absurd! Let us through!
I told you we need to speak
I am going to do everything I can to defend this kingdom.
What in God's name do you think you're doing, James?
No matter the cost.
And what's this about martial law? Have you lost your damn mind? Are you that scared of what
Holy shit. The Iron Daddy doesn't play around. I also noticed Winter had, like, you know, appeared to have bigger tits than she usually has. So
I have
nice.
questions for you.
Somewhat inconsistent, but nice. Ah, this is it.
But first I need the one who can show me how. Bring him to me.
Bring him to me. Ah, that's gotta be Oscar, right? And this is the opening. Holy. Oh, Volume 1 throwbacks. Aesop's with Grow. Whoa. Dude, Salem's wings. Dude, are we gonna see Salem like transform this season? Dude, the chess match we've always been waiting for. The two scientists back to back. Some roses will never bloom. Oh, Salem uses the last question. Mercury becomes a general. They all fall. Happy, ever, never, after again. Dude, finally, we're gonna get a dark season. A season where hopefully the bad guys win, because they haven't like won in a while. What an opening. That, like, I have to listen to the song again, and especially when it comes out. But I guess it's already out by now. We'll check it out. Wow. Very interesting. That could probably be the best opening, like in terms of the song with the visuals, because the visuals was really, dude, Salem and Ironwood, like Ironwood with the whole "my forces are gone, but I will never give up." Dude, I wonder if that's why Osbin wanted him to be like the headmaster, because his stubbornness and his unwillingness to give up is something that he admired. So yeah, in terms of the the episode itself, there's a lot of setup, right? So half the team, basically, Juniper with who's that guy? With Yang, and then we have Team Ruby with Nora. So Team Ruby's gonna try to launch Amity, and then Yang's party is supposed to help the citizens of Mantle get to the crater. But why though? Like, if you think about it, didn't they say that that was a concern if you tell everyone about Salem, that Grim will be everywhere? So your defenses are already down, and you want, like, aside from Salem's army, there's gonna be more random Grim to go to Atlas and to the other schools as well. Isn't that the point that they had? Is like, we'll just tell Atlas first so that we're strong enough to like repel the Grim, and then we'll tell another kingdom next while lending them our forces so they don't lose, too much casualties. Isn't that the plan? But by telling everyone right now, that's gonna fuck up everyone, right? Oh boy. I'm surprised Pietro or Maria isn't, voicing out that, yeah, we're not gonna do that right now because, Grim is here and there's gonna be more. But anyway, good episode. Very good start to the season. We got some Cinder. Um, we actually got a lot from the trailer. So the trailer was, not too much of a spoiler since a lot of it happened in volume 1 or in chapter 1. So yep, that's the episode. If you guys like the content, like, share, and subscribe. If you want to support your boy even more, links to Patreon down in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.